It's another edition of Time About the Movies, and today we're taking a look at the films of August 29th, 2003. Only two movies to look at today. Not an interesting week for movies. In fact, it's pretty lousy. Remember, we are in the dumping month, so we're in that period between late August, early September, where we're going to get movies that the studios didn't believe in and just toss them out around this time of the year because nothing else is opening up, and the box office is more than wide open. Case in point, the number one movie of the weekend, which was Jeepers Creepers 2.
We are down and disabled for 23rd spring. For 23 days.
This thing has been around for thousands of years.
It gets to eat.
And nothing has been able to kill it.
Welcome to day 23.
All you kids, get down! Is it dead?
Looks dead to me. Jeepers Creepers 2. Start flapping up.
So this is supposed to be every 23 years this thing's supposed to come out. So when this stuff supposed to have been coming out in 2024? I mean, think about it. But no, this is Jeepers Creepers 2, where you once again have the Creeper, a demonic creature, and mysterious serial killer who pursues a school bus filled with high school students. You have Ray Wise appearing as Jack Taggart, a farmer who seeks to hunt down and kill the Creeper as revenge for his younger son, who the Creeper had murdered the same week. And pretty much the same movie as the last film, only not as good, if it was any good whatsoever. It just feels like a film that they were trying so hard to create the next great franchise, horror movie franchise character with, they wanted the Creeper to be up there with people like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and this just wasn't it, man. And it was a film that, it's got everything that you could ask for. It's a film where you have all the cliched horror movie characters, everything's in here. Nothing is really all that exciting. The Creeper's not even that creepy, to be honest with you. Just looks like a guy who's just like, he's like painted in black and just has the mustache, like the mustache and the goatee and the beard and all that. Just like, he's not creepy at all. I mean, he really is not. It's just a character that just feels like someone just ran out of ideas and said, okay, let's just make a guy, and then we'll paint him all in black, because that's the easiest way we can do this. And there's nothing scary about this thing whatsoever. There's nothing that exciting. None of the characters in here are exciting to watch. The main heroes are not that great. It's just not a good movie. It's a film that just really is. It's that movie that you see on opening weekend. You take the day out to go see it, and then you hope to get some tail after that, if you will. And you never talk about this movie ever again, but you have the memories of going out with somebody really good looking. This is a date night film. It's a date night film where you're not going to this movie to see the movie. You're going there to do other things besides watching the movie. And end result here is not that great. It's a movie that is just, it's been there, done that type of stuff. It's not scary. It's not creepy. It's a very cliched-riddled horror film. Jeepers Creepers 2. What more can you say about it except avoid it like the plague? So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the second movie we have this week, the last movie we have this week too, Party Monster. And you want to see what Kevin McAllister's been up to since Home Alone ended?
I think it's so important to begin with a bang, don't you?
One day, I realized I didn't want to have to get up in the morning and go to work. I'm Michael Allen.
King of the club kids.
I want you to teach me how to be fabulous.
Don't dream it, be it.
He's a drug dealer. Don't you want to know how I got rid of the body?
Okay, Mr. Psycho Killer. I'll play along. You're gonna have to pay for all of this.
Because of me, people know who you are. I'm decided to make you my first superstar.
He has a drug addiction. No joke. This is the first movie from Macaulay Culkin since Richie Rich in 1994. There was that period where he was everywhere, and then after 1994, he just kind of disappeared off the earth and didn't do anything. No movies in particular. This was his big return, big comeback, if you will. And you have him playing a drug-addled king of the club kids, Michael Alec, and tells the story of the rise and fall of the infamous New York City party promoter. And of course, hilarity and chaos ensues. You have him, you have Seth Green, Chloe Sevigny, Wilma Valderrama, Natasha Lyonne. It's a very odd film to return on, but you know what? It shows that, hey, Macaulay Culkin is showing that, hey, I'm not the kid from Home Alone anymore. I could be somebody else, and he puts on a hell of a performance in here. Too bad the rest of the movie isn't worth it in the long run. It's a film that, it's one of those movies where it wastes good performances on a film that is very bland and nothing all that exciting and kind of offensive at times in terms of what they're trying to accomplish here. It's a film that doesn't really know what kind of a direction it wants to go with. I think it just sold on the idea that, hey, the kid from Home Alone is all grown up, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much what the selling point of the movie is. And sure enough, the film itself delivers a film that has some good performances to carry the load, but other than that, though, it's a really lackluster film in general. And but again, you watch it to see Macaulay Culkin in a role you've never seen him before, and I mean, now you can accept him in this. Rather, you can accept him in something like The Good Son, where he was still that kid from Home Alone, playing in a role where he probably shouldn't have been in there. But this, it's worth it just to watch Macaulay Culkin do something different outside of his norm. But other than that, though, it's really not that great of a movie, and really, you can probably find the best stuff online anyway. So I'd probably say just skip it, honestly. But watch the performance by Macaulay Culkin, and I think you'll find some value in it whatsoever. So, Party Monster. And so with that said, we wrap up another edition of Time About the Movies. Next time we meet, it's Labor Day weekend 2003, and one of the worst Labor Day weekends of all time, because the box office was so low that the number one movie barely made didn't even make $7 million. And that's David Spade and Dickie Roberts, former child star. We also have Heath Ledger in the order, so we'll take a look at both of those movies on the next episode. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the playlist on the next page, check out the previous episode, and also don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this on this channel. So, with that said, I'm off. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, take care.